Hello everyone, welcome to my Career Network channel. My name is Arome Monday. In this video, I am going to share with you on information not necessary on your curriculum vitae, popularly known as your CV, and why it is so. But before I continue, if you have not subscribed to my channel, share or like this video, kindly do so. This is because when you do it, you are helping this video to spread to a greater numbers of people on this platform. And that will also make you to continue to be getting more updates anytime we drop an informative post on this platform. Thank you very much. Now back to what brought us here. When creating a curriculum vitae, it is important to keep it simple and focused on relevant information that potential employers or academic institutions need to know. There are certain details that may be unnecessary or even counterproductive to include it on your CV. Here are some of the things that you need to be avoided on your CV. Number 1. Personal information. Information beyond contact details. You must avoid full date of birth. Age can work against you. Things like national ID or social security number, marital status, religion, gender. Now, in this gender, unless specifically relevant for the role you are applying for, such as gender diversity role. Why? Because these details are irrelevant to the employer's assessment of your qualification, skills, or your experiences. Including them can also introduce bias or potential legal complications. For example, discrimination based on age, gender, or marital status or religion is illegal in many places. So these details are unnecessary and sometimes even harmful. Number 2 things you must avoid is your photograph. A photograph of yourself unless specifically requested for. The reason is because unlike personal details, photos are generally unnecessary and can lead to unconscious bias. Employers should be focusing on your qualifications, experiences, and skills, not your appearance. Number 3 things you must avoid on your CV is irrelevant work experience. Job or experience that do not relate to the position you are applying for. Why? Because including unrelated jobs might make your CV longer than necessary, potentially diluting the impact of the relevant experiences. Focus on position and experiences that demonstrate transferable skills or expertise for the specific role you are applying for. Number 4 is this: unprofessional email address. Email address that bear mylove@gmail.com, mylove@yahoomail.com. Why? Because a professional email address bearing your name will certainly give a more impression or serious impression and reflect well on your professionalism. Number 5 thing that you must not allow to appear on your CV is your salary history or salary expectation. This is because salary details are typically discussed later in the interview process. If at all, including them early on can bring a distraction from your skill and qualification and potentially limit your negotiating power. Why not remove them? Why not remove it from your CV? Because definitely it will limit your chances. Number 6 is references. If not requested for, there is no need. There is no need. The reason is because employers typically don't need references unless they are specifically requested for them. You can provide them later on in the hiring process. Including them upfront take up space that could be better used to highlight your qualifications. Number 7 things you must avoid is excessive details about responsibilities. You must avoid it. This is because employers are more interested in outcomes, achievement, and how you added value in your previous role. Listing tasks without highlighting your accomplishment or your achievement or your skill can make your CV seem generic and less impactful. Number 8 is hobbies. Hobbies and your interests, if not relevant, except if it is relevant to the role you are applying for. Because unrelated personal hobbies and interests, e.g., I like to watch TV, I enjoy shopping. These things are not necessary. The reason is because while personal interest can give insight into your personality, they should be relevant to the job or industry that you are applying for. Otherwise, they will waste space and might make your CV look less focused. Number 9 is overused phrases. You must avoid them. The reason is because these terms are often overused. Things like team player, hardworking. You must avoid them. You must avoid it because these terms are overused or lack real meaning. Employers are looking for specific example on how you have demonstrated this quality rather than simply reading generic statements. Number 10 is this: long paragraph. Avoid long paragraph of text. Why? Because CV should be easily scannable. Employers often spend only a few seconds initially reviewing a CV. So using bullet points, short sentences, and consuming space is unnecessary. Now, by omitting these unnecessary details, your CV will remain focused on most important information, presenting you as a